Welcome back, subscribers, and welcome new viewers to November's general monthly reading for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, North or South nodes of the Moon. And I want to thank each and every one of you who have subscribed, who like and share my videos, because that helps my whole channel to circulate to more and more individuals who are needing this information just like you. And for those of you that don't already know, my book is now printed and available. So if you are interested, send me an email at thecreativwoman369@gmail.com. And also for those of you who are interested in booking a private reading with me and you would like me to send you my private booking list, send me an email at thecreativwoman369@gmail.com. And my information is always below in the drop-down box of every single video that I do. Okay, so Pisces, let's quickly go over the transiting planets. Today I'm taping on October 25th, which is the new moon in Scorpio, 0 degrees. Then we're going to have the next full moon will be on the 8th of November, and that will be 16 degrees Taurus. And that's a big deal because that will conjunct transiting North Node in Taurus and transiting Uranus in Taurus. And that all three of those, will be a close conjunction. We also have Saturn still in Aquarius. It's still 18 degrees right now, but about mid-month it will turn to 19 degrees and be that way the rest of the month. Pluto is also 26 degrees and in Capricorn, and it will remain so all month long. Now we have a couple of squares to Mars in Gemini. We have Jupiter and Neptune, both in Pisces. And again, that squares Gemini, Mars. Again, those are all three transiting planets. And those are big deals. So you might want to check that out. Look online if you want to know more details, if that sounds right for you. Okay, Pisces. Well, Pluto, maybe some of you have transiting Pluto in a major part of your chart, in your house placement, or having to do with your sun sign, Pisces, or anything else you might have in Pisces. Okay, let's get to your monthly reading. And like I always like to say, if this Pisces monthly reading is not right for you, that is perfectly okay, because your transiting planets to your natal planets and your natal planets are going to be uniquely different. And so you might want to try your moon sign, rising, or north or south nodes of the moon. Okay, so for Pisces, what's going on? Black Swan, 9 of Swords. Oh boy, 9 of Swords, Swan, Swords. I can't talk today. Are any of you having this problem? Okay, it's the 9 of Swords. Mental anguish, shadow self, time heals. So I'm being drawn to that moon, and it's the full moon. So maybe some of you are having some speech problems or communication problems, or like interference I'm getting with this full moon. Excuse me, it's not the full moon today. I keep saying that. I don't know why I keep saying that. I did that in Aquarius's reading too. Well, maybe it will be at the full moon, or maybe it's today at the new moon. Again, major things are happening on both moons, because again, today is the new moon and it's a solar eclipse, and then the full moon is going to be a lunar eclipse. So also I'm getting Pisces, maybe it's from 4 days before this date all the way to 4 days after the full moon date, which again, the full moon is on the 8th. So that would be 4 days after that. Maybe this whole time for some of you is going to be very significant, and because some of you are very sensitive to the moon times anyway, and this being eclipse time, that makes you even extra sensitive, more extra sensitive. So, and I just keep getting, even myself too, I am. And so interference, like when I misspoke, swan and swords and those types of things, because of this intense energy coming into us right now. Okay. And I'm also getting some of you are going to be able to release some of this stuff that you couldn't, some of this mental anguish, you've been doing shadow work, which to me, being an astrologer, the shadow work is having to do with your nodes of the moon. Okay. And healing going on, of course, through all of that process. Okay, so let's see. Well, I'm being drawn to see what card comes out from this is my Language of Light deck. So let's just see for Pisces, what do they need to know? Maybe even specifically for these moons I just spoke of. Whoa, okay, that one definitely wanted to come out. Okay. Let's see. Joy. It's number 27, and that adds up to be a 9. So joy is coming. This is a big deal for you, joy. So what I'm seeing is this is about healing. You've been going through your mental anguish, dealing with those shadow parts of yourself, the subconscious, the unconscious, your nodes of the moon, and having that hard time and facing some of those hard hidden depths inside your own self. And now, and even healing from them, and part of the healing I'm getting is joy. And I was drawn also, there is a heart right in the center. Your heart space is expanding this month. So, yes, so you're getting a lot of heart healing, and just the joy that now is coming to you is opening up that heart chakra, and you're going to enjoy yourself. You're going to love what's happening. You're going to be happy this month. And again, some of you are still going through maybe the endings of some of this other hard work and hard emotional mental anguish. But again, before the end of this month, joy is coming to take the place of this hard work you've been doing, this hard emotional mental work you've been doing, and healing yourself. I just got something about another person coming in to assist you. Or someone else who makes you laugh. I'm just getting the impression of someone coming in, and I don't know if this is just in general a specific day that someone's going to come and going to start telling jokes, or somehow just be a real enjoyable day for you, because you're going to be able to laugh. Maybe some of you haven't been able to laugh for a while, and whether it's a stranger or someone you know, a new person that's going to, whether it's just entering your life for a long time or just stepping in for that moment to give you some laughter. I'm not sure. Again, this is a general reading, so it's definitely going to be different for all of you. That was just a flash side note. So, okay, so let's see what else. But joy in general is definitely coming your way now through the end of this month. Okay. Whoa. All right. I didn't even... Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah. Okay. This is only the second card I've ever received. This has ever come out. And I don't know. This was another reading a couple of months ago. So if you viewers or viewer are watching this right now and you also recall this coming out on that past reading, then this is definitely for you. And what I got again was, you are now, joy is coming into your life, that because you did go through a very traumatic time in your life. With this, I'm seeing this again as blood, just like I saw it before. The reddish, all that dark color on the hands, on this Native American's face. Even Asian, I'm seeing an Asian. You could be Asian, could have Asian in your ancestry, Native American in your ancestry. You don't have to. But what I'm seeing is this is some painful, even physical blood, maybe, like an accident, or just some really hard mental anguish, you having to deal with something in the past, in your past. And I'm even getting for someone that it doesn't even have to be something that happened to you in this life. It could be a past life, or it could be something that, a memory, a really, really bloody memory. I'm just getting traumatic. So if it's not physical blood, it is just an extremely traumatic memory for you, whether it was something that actually happened to you in this life or in a past life, or was passed down through, and you have that memory of it being someone in your ancestry, and you might not know that. And maybe this is, and maybe you had, I'm getting also that maybe you weren't sure, and maybe this is a confirmation for you, because that definitely can happen. We get memories, and I am a perfect example of that, and that is one of the big things that I speak of in my book, my life journey and true ancient astrology, my new book that's just out, that I just showed you at the beginning of this video. I speak of that very thing, because I didn't know. I did not know. I thought I was crazy. I had no idea it was a past. It was a past memory that got passed down to me from my great-great-grandmother and great-great-great-grandfather. So again, if that's right for you, and I'm just saying, you might want to get my book, because that will assist you, if that sounds right for you. Okay, that's a big deal. Wow. Okay, but in any case, joy is here. You have, from wherever you are on your path, there is joy coming in. However you have worked through, even if you're not completed, you still have joy coming in. Again, it's coming in some way, shape, or form for you, because of what you have accomplished up to this point, for each and every one of you. Okay. Let's get some tarot cards, and let's see what else comes out for you, Pisces. I know that's pretty heavy, and some of you, I'm getting it's still heavily on your mind. I'm getting for someone, this is still heavily, this could be something recent. If it's for you, it's who that it's heavy on your mind with. If this is something recent is what I'm getting. And I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. But on the positive side, there is something positive for you to gain from it, and you will get to the bottom of that, and because that has everything to do with this joy, you will find the positive in that horrific situation, in that horrific memory, and it will set you free in some way. And that's how the joy then will burst into your life, into your heart, into you, and you'll be so thankful and grateful. And I'm getting for someone, and I don't know if this is, again, this is a general reading, so I'm just getting for someone, this could still take a little bit longer. I'm getting a month or 2 months time for this joy to actually surface in your life, if any of these details are that I was just speaking about this traumatic incident, especially if it's just recent for you, then it could take 1 or 2 months longer than just through the end of this month, November 2022. Also, it could, maybe this has to do with it's taken you a long time to process through all of that, this trauma, and work through it, maybe even your whole life, some of you, or someone, or a long time. I mean, absolutely, if it's coming from a relative's ancestry memory, that would definitely be a long time. Okay, this wants to come out. Oh, but look at this, the magician. The magician. To me, this has to do with magic. This has to do with, it's gonna, this joy is going to magically burst into your life, or it's gonna seem like it's magic, because it's gonna come in all of a sudden. And again, I have everything to, I'm being led back to this card, that whatever breakthrough of joy that you're going to have, and clearing of this traumatic incident, and clarification, or resolution, completion of this, whatever this is, it's going to come rather suddenly and very well this month. And it's going to feel like magic, and you will instantly be in joy. Yeah, because here that makes sense too with the 9 of Swords. So if you're still in this, expect a quick magical change of from mental anguish to joy. That quick. And again, it's going to be, the details are going to be different for each and every one of you. This is a general reading, but yes, and it's going to last. This magic and this happiness, I was drawn to that infinity sign above his head, and that to me is saying this happiness, this joy, it's going to last forever. So whatever the solution or the resolution, that information that comes in that turns your emotions, facts change feelings, turns those facts that you receive this month, changes those feelings, that whatever that mental anguish is, into joy, is lasts forever, infinity to infinity. So you take that with you forever, even off this planet. That is a clearing, that is a freedom. Especially if it has to do with your nodes of the moon, even more so. That's your personal work. That's awesome, Pisces. Okay, so let's see what else. And I got to your abilities, Pisces. psychic abilities, intuitive abilities, whatever abilities you have that haven't surfaced yet. Also, you could be having some surface this month or through this magical, because it's clearing. It all has to do with energetic blockages blocking us, and then we get cleared from whatever we've been working through, our personal work or this mental anguish. Then it opens up the avenues for your abilities, who you are. And Pisces, if you, and you know, whatever else is in your natal wheel, whatever your specialty is, it opens that up and enables you to then be able to access it where you couldn't before. That's what I'm trying to say. So you're opening up. And this joy and whatever you've been working through and is the end of assists in that. Absolutely. Okay, so let's see. What else for Pisces? Maybe some of you were born in the year of snake. I was just drawn to his belt. You can't see it, it's too small, but it's a snake. Chinese sign, so maybe your Chinese sign is snake. Doesn't have to be. Okay, all of those want to come out. Okay. So let's see what else. Pisces. Oh, look at that. 3 of Cups. Yes, see, right along with the joy. Right along with the joy. So expect some type of joyful celebration for yourself and your accomplishment, what you have accomplished up to this very moment in time. King of Cups. Wow. Yes, you've really been working on yourself. And so now, especially being Pisces, we are very emotional. And you, through, once this is completed, whatever you're working through, you are going to be very much in control of your emotions and very stable, emotionally stable, balanced, harmonious, and no one can sway you. Regardless of the chaos, because I'm looking at the ocean behind him is wavy. It doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. You can see through, and you know how to keep yourself balanced and your energy stable and harmonious through even, I just got through even the thickest of times. So that's something specific for someone. And your communication skills are increasing as well. I was drawn to his blue outfit, and that has everything to do with the throat chakra and communication. Your communication skills are increasing, and you are able to also not just verbally but emotionally speak well and get that emotion behind your words so that you are understood, and that you're trying, whatever you are trying to get across, the information that you're trying to get across, that you are speaking, you will be able to. You will be able to, because you'll have that clarity and purity of your emotion at the same time, which that's energy. And so when we speak, of course, there's the verbal words that come out, and then there's that energy of the emotion behind the words that we can't see, and they will both be concurrent with each other. They will both be compatible with each other. If I hope you understand what I'm meaning. So, because sometimes people that you are listening to someone and their words, but something doesn't feel right or something's not right, because their energy beyond what they're verbally saying is not the same. It's not the same. So, but again, yours is the same. So that shows honesty, that shows purity, that shows the ease of others being able to understand what you're trying to tell them and express to them. You're sitting in your power. You're sitting in your power. Okay. Okay, and then the Devil card. Maybe that wasn't the case for some of you, what I just spoke about. And maybe you were, your emotions weren't concurrent with your words, or you weren't able to, you have trouble speaking, just being out in public and speaking to others in general, because Pisces were definitely, especially if you have the more water you have in your chart and anything in your 12th house, you're going to be, at least at first, until you get to know yourself, just like me, 5 planets in Pisces, which in the 12th house, you're going to be terrified to speak in public, to speak your mind, to speak anything, and your emotions too, expressing your emotions. Well, here, this is what I'm seeing with, that's what it's saying with this Devil card, is that you've had that trouble in the past. Well, you've been working through that, or you are working through that, or again, you're also being freed, or you've been freeing yourself, or whatever you have been doing has been automatically freeing that, your ability to speak and emote share your emotions through your words, through your emotional expressions as well, expressing yourself emotionally, openly, and not having a problem. Where before you were bound, it was all locked up inside you. Not anymore. Not anymore. That's beautiful. That is absolutely beautiful. Look at this. Yes, see, there you go. The Empress. She is balanced. She is harmonious. She is so unconditionally loving. She knows who she is, and she loves herself, and she loves everyone, and she just exudes that unconditional love naturally. She knows that we're all connected, and she also, and you Pisces, if you haven't already, I'm sure a lot of you already know this, that for you specifically, that being, that nature, and being outdoors, or being just in that natural energy of plants, of animals, and that quiet, just nature setting for you calms you down, and it actually fills you up. And that's the Empress. That's the Empress. This is you, Pisces. This is you. You could have Taurus. You don't have to. You could have you could have a Venus Taurus. I just got for some of you. But you don't have to. But again, that's... And number 3, oh, look at that, 33. You could be seeing 33, which is a master number. And very, very creative. You could be very creative. And having those creative skills, again, being shown to you, opened up to you, and so you're able to see new creative abilities that you did not know you had before. Okay, that's beautiful, Pisces. Wow. Okay, so let's see. Let me see what time it is. Okay, we're still good. I'm going to get at least one card. Then I will end your reading. Yeah, 3's 33 or 333, or 3 could be a sign or synchronicity for you. Maybe even initiating this joy, or something that's coming, some information or something that is going to ignite your joy. Okay. Okay, so what else for Pisces? What do they need to know before I close this general reading for Pisces? Sun, moon, rising, north or south nodes of the moon. For Pisces. Okay, like that one. Wow, wow. Healing chaos, that's exactly what you've been doing. And again, some of you are still maybe at the end of this, or doing this in some way, shape, or form this month, but you're healing. You're healing now from this chaos, from this turbulence, from this major trauma for some of you. Past life trauma, childhood trauma. Yeah, huge transformation, huge, very, very big. That is so beautiful, Pisces. I am so proud of each and every one of you. So proud of you. Well, you enjoy your joy. You deserve it. You deserve it. Okay. And I hope this was helpful. And that's all I have for you, Pisces. Until next time.